My name is Ellie Marks. I live in Indian Wells, California. I represent Americans for Responsible Technology, a national nonprofit. As director of the California Brain Tumor Association, I have testified to the United States Congress on the harmful health effects of wireless radiation. The National Institute of Health, our premier U.S. health agency, has proven without a doubt that wireless radiation causes cancer. Public health and safety are being ignored by our state legislator in bills such as this. AB 537 exempts firehouses because brain scans performed on our firefighters with a cell tower on their station showed serious abnormal MRIs. If firefighters are exempt, why not the rest of us, especially our children? Where is the faster, more affordable, more secure, and completely safe fiber-optic cable to the premises we all paid for? Telecoms are using those funds to build this inferior infrastructure. In 2018, the FCC established shorter shot clocks, but did not extend a deemed approved remedy for failure to meet these shot clocks. Under this bill, if questions remain about an application, telecom can proceed with construction if time runs out. Both the FCC and the Ninth Circuit Federal Court agree that if a shot clock is missed, telecom should be required to get court approval before construction. This bill transfers that action and cost to the city or county. We concur with the committee analysis recommendation that the author and the committee may wish to amend this bill to remove language authorizing construction of a facility without a permit. We urge you not to pass this on promises to amend, but hold the bill in committee until you see in print what you are voting on. The digital divide is a conscious decision by telecom not to serve poor communities because the people living there cannot afford it.
You're out of time.
This bill and others in the legislature do nothing to close the digital divide. On behalf of many Californians, I implore upon you to vote no on AB 537. Thank you.
I've had 3 presidential appointments and several others in the general environmental area, 2 of them in the White House. I've also been an environmental law professor at the major UC law schools. This bill takes away the power of cities to decide things that were granted to them by the Constitution. The U.S. Constitution gives the police power to the states. The state constitution has given it to the cities. Your legislation, which would take away the power of decision from cities and give it to a private corporation, in effect, is an attempt to change the California Constitution by legislation, and that's not going to get very far, and it's an extremely unwise step to try to do. The bill has the effect of destroying the value of property. You can imagine what happens when one of these WTFs get put up in front of your house or your neighbor's house, and or in your cities, in your parks. The power of the city to control itself, to use the police power to control health and welfare effects of these WTF towers is not going to be easily challenged by this legislation. It will lead to an enormous amount of litigation, most of it predictably unsuccessful. It will lead to enormous expenses by the cities and the counties because they are not going to be able to get insurance, and as the insurance industry has said quite clearly that they will not insure any installation radiating EMF.
My name is Paul McGavin. I'm with Californians that know that FCC 18-133 cannot put in words to the Telecommunications Act that are not there, and we oppose the bill.
Thank you.
In the 1930s, they said asbestos was safe. In the 1950s, they said tobacco was safe. In the 1960s, they said DDT was safe. From the 2000s, they say cell phones are safe. Today, they say 5G is safe.
5G is potentially much more dangerous, and it needs to be tested.
It will be everywhere.